So in this video, I'm going to show you how to build the 6x Gamma 1 routine performed at home. So open up your Strong app and let's get started. So by now, you should probably know how to get to this screen. Go to routines, say build routine, and name it as you see it here, or use any naming system you like, but keep your routines well organized. Okay, so remember, 6x stands for 6 exercises. So every 10x routine will have 6 exercises, or 2 circuits per routine. Remember, a circuit is 1 lower body exercise and 2 upper body exercises. It's the standard dose. It's a standard full body circuit dose that makes up 10x routines, and there's always 2 circuits per routine. The 6x Gamma, like with beta, remember, they're only optional, and that's why we don't track them in our 10x data sheet, because they're optional. And our goal is not to, let's say, track progress or incremental progress or improvement in terms of power for these two routines. Rather, it's more to ensure we provide these small to medium-sized muscle groups a direct source of resistance, just covering our bases. But technically speaking, even though it says 6x Gamma, you'll see that there are more than 6 exercises for this routine for reasons you'll see in a moment. So let's go ahead and add our first exercise. So remember, our first exercise of every routine is always going to be lower body. And so we are going to do hip adduction. And again, here we actually don't have this, the app doesn't have a good body weight alternative here. So you can either select hip adductor and select the machine, or you can go ahead and create a new exercise. So just to be sure, here's how you check to see if they don't have, look for different spellings of the exercise you're looking for before you create a new one. So let's go adduct, and then we see, okay, this is the only one they have. So create, let's say, hip adduction, and say new, because it doesn't have it. You can go body part. It's going to be legs. Category, what are we tracking? This will be body weight. Actually, no. This is a good example where I can show you how you build an exercise that's based on duration. Okay, click save. Now, it didn't actually add it, but it did create it, so you have to go look for it. There we go. Say add. And there we go. There's your actual times. You can see these are my previous times or proposed times. I'll delete that. Then I'll basically do the same, but now we have hip abduction. I'm just going to say new and say abduction, body part, legs, more specifically the abductors, and category, again, this will actually be for reps and not duration. Save. Let's go and add it. Boom, and there you go. Okay, let's delete that. Only going to be one set. So as you can see here already, this is just one exercise. But because we're targeting the inside and the outside of the hips, we're going to be doing 2 exercises, but counts as 1. Okay, that's why you're going to see there's going to be more than 6 exercises in this routine. The next we have core. So we're going to do thoracic flexion exercise and a thoracic extension exercise. So I like to choose the Superman, but the difference is here is that I will only try to lift the upper part of my spine, which is what we call the thoracic spine. I'll only try to move that as far up as I possibly can without moving or creating any movement in my lower spine or in my lower body. Again, go and watch my video to see what that looks like. So I'll do Superman, and then here for thoracic flexion, just the upper part of the abdominals, we're going to do a abdominal curl. Now let's see if they have it. Let's search abdominals. Let's do abs. Ab, okay, so ab wheel. Is there an ab crunch? Let's see here. No, so let's create it. And I would actually call it the right name. Okay, create new body part, core, category. This is body weight, reps only. Save. There we go, say add. Okay, now next we have the 4-way neck exercise. So I've already created it, there you go. Again, if you want to see how I perform this routine, just go and reference it in your training materials. Next is a reverse extension. Let's see if they have it. Okay, extension. And again, if you want to see what these exercises look like, go and watch the video. And so let's say legs, because not giving us a lot of specificity here. It's going to be reps only. Save. Say add. Boom. There you go. Delete that. It's going to do 2 sets. Delete that. Reverse extension. Then we have, okay, they don't have a shoulder depression, scapular depression. Just to be sure, no, scapular depression. Say new, body part, shoulders, technically your scapula here and the muscles around it. And we're going to go for reps again. Create save, press save, say add. Okay, delete that. Now we're going to do shrug. You'll probably have dumbbells at home, so let's say add. Okay, and then I do protraction. So I would say scapular protraction. Say create new, body part, shoulders. This would be reps only as well. Again, go and watch the video to see how this is performed. Delete that. Last but not least, wrist roller, which it does have. So add, and there you go. Save. And there you have it, home routines. Okay, so let me show you how you'd go about tracking it. So you start workout. Here, let's say I would do, now this is a good example where I would try to hold it for at least 60 seconds. So I go 20 seconds at about 50%, the last 20 seconds, or sorry, the second set of 20 seconds, so from second 20 to 40, I'll go about almost 90%, and then the last 20 seconds I'll go all out, and essentially doing an isometric contraction for the adductors. Okay, so let's say 60, 1 minute, like that. Here I'm going for reps, so let's say fail at 13, Superman, probably around 15 as well. Then I do a thoracic flexion. Go select 13 reps here, but again, even if you went to 18, no need to overload, just go to failure at minimum. And for a neck exercise, this is interesting. So you would actually do you would hold for 30 seconds each side. Again, watch the video so you can see how that's done. 30 seconds. And I would do this 4 times. 4-way neck exercise, boom, boom, boom. So this workout obviously takes a lot longer. It can take up to 15 to 20 minutes. And depending on how quickly you move through it, up to half an hour. 13. Shrug, I would use 225s, so 50. Probably fail, I usually fail around, not 114. Scapular protraction, usually do about 12 reps. Wrist roller, something 5 kg would be enough to have you go for try to do 1 rep per second, so going for anything between 45 and 60 reps, and click finish, and off you go. So update values only to preserve your routine, and that's how you create and track your gamma routine.